All right, here we are with another episode of Fresh Bake. My name is Brian Wilton, here to turn this sucker around. Out here, we're going to hand you the controls to your heavenly hovercraft so we might navigate the crystal-colored vibes of your local pagan bookstore, or the serpent slapping silliness of whatever Facebook group you might derive your heathenry from. We're going to hang a full Nelson on that shit, get it under control, and find out what we might really do with some things. And first and foremost, we need to understand that people take themselves a little too serious. You know, especially them morons like over the Noriana Society. And I like saying that because they can't measure up. They can't beat me at my own game, and it tickles the shit out of me. Really, there's some good people there. But take a little time, double-click your majestic mouse and see how deep it really goes. Not very. Come on over here and take a good listen and look at this. Read one of my books because they are pretty good, as a matter of fact. I would wager to say they're the best. Not simply because I wrote them, but because I did write them. So why don't you take a good, long, healthy look at the crystal comic book cathedral kind of stuff that you are calling heathenry on your local Facebook group and figure out if you walk away from that group feeling better about things or worse than things. Well, because I got to tell you, the only thing I hear people looking for today is permission. Not hope. Nobody's suffering. Well, hell, everybody's suffering right now because these retards got them a pandemic and can't figure out what to do with the money. And everybody, half the country's retarded, in lockstep with whatever communist idea happens to keep the people under control. Do you have your papers, please? Yes. Now we have a vaccine. Good night. This is not polio, folks. This is not polio. We're not ridding the world of polio with a vaccine. They've engineered some kind of horse shit and decided, well, you know what? Maybe we can beat the flu virus. Let's try it this way. Holy shit. Now the next thing you know, we got an alien federation hanging around out in outer space. That's going to be interesting. Whew. Not really sure how I'm going to take that, but hopefully, some of this stuff that I got laying around the house works. If not, well, we'll figure it out as we get there. But first and foremost, we got to cast some bait out into the sea of lost souls and see who takes a bite. So what should it look like? What should that bait look like? Floating around like a fly fisherman of the Rainbow Bridge? Well, it's going to look fantastic, guys. I'm telling you right now. I have written some serious stuff, folks. But I'm telling you right now, the best part of my life is not the heavy, serious, deep thoughts about the complexities and interconnectedness of all things and the runes and how it all ties together. You cannot sit around in contemplative thought for all of your life wearing a flat cap and smoking a pipe like you're fucking British or something and talking about how important you think you are because, well, I've read this and this and I've got a complete understanding of the heathen worldview. Shut up and have some fun. Shut up and have some fucking fun with your friends. And that might mean a tussle on the mat. That might mean in the weight room. Build yourselves up together. There's literally no better way to build your buddy up, to build your partner up, than to go to the gym and work. Pick up something heavy and put it down. Find out where your weaknesses are. Let them make fun of you. Make fun of them. Grow from it. Good night. We can't all be so serious. You know? It's like the guys, it's always the guys that are 25. After midnight in the bar, the ones that are going home alone, they're the ones that are going to start a fight. I don't know why that is, but I think it's funny as hell. Because they're men, or think they are. Mostly they're drunk. Be that as it may, we can't afford to be doing that. If you're going home alone and your spiritual journey is also true, don't just pick a fight. Find somebody and build yourself up. Build them up. Work with each other. Become something better. Good night. Tell a fucking joke and laugh about it. This austere stoic idea that, well, I'm heathen and never I understand. Shit, yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit we could get upset about. What can you do about any of it? Huh? What can you do about any of it other than make yourself look like an ass on the city corner? Like one of them street corner preachers. Only it's worse. I know the truth. Probably not. Shit, we thought we knew the truth the other day. Now all of a sudden there's a galactic federation right at our doorstep. Good night. There's a pandemic. Well, actually, it might be the flu with a pneumonia kicker. It's going to get you, but you might survive. 99% of people do. It's just how we should deal with things. This is retarded. This is retarded. In the midst of all of this nonsense going on, as we step further and further away from a society we live in and have the freedom to bitch about, it's becoming readily apparent the level of corruption and machinations of this ruling class. I'm sitting here thinking about Alex Stone. I'm like, that poor dumbass, he might have been right all along. Not so sure about the frogs turning gay, but that part we'll get, we might get past that. I'm sure it's a matter of semantics, like everything else. I mean, I can crawfish with the best of them. Don't kid yourself. But be that as it may, my point is, listen, we're going to know all this stuff. We're going to grow. We're going to get rid of those things that hurt us. We're going to set that shit down that keeps us awake at night, because nothing else in this world is more healthy for an individual than a good belly laugh. And to watch your children get so tickled about something they can't stop laughing. To be a strong enough man or woman to love each other, to find that in your home. What greater blessing might a man ever get to enjoy in this world? And I'm not going to stand there and miss a minute of it because I'm going to be too serious about life. I understand this lore, and I know what's happening in this cycle, and there's wrong in the world, and if only we'd have done this, and if only we'd have done that, and these people really don't understand, and they're dumb. Listen, if I got a room full of happy kids, what else do you need to become the man you need to become? Because they look up at you, you need to understand one thing: you're all they got. Ain't no time to be half-stepping or fucking around. You're all they got. And when you become a grandparent, their grandkids are going to look at you and they're going to listen to what their parents say, and you become a legend or you become a villain. Just right now, I happen to be a legend. And when my grandkids see me, smiles spread across their face because they're happy to see Pawpaw. Holy shit, something's going right. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I enjoy my life in Ossetru. Come have some of the fun. It ain't all downtrodden and hurting and saving people from suicide. Sometimes it's about building those friendships that allow us to laugh and share and love each other. Son, that's what it's all about. Tell a stupid joke. Laugh about it. It's a good laugh. Learn how to laugh at yourself. Because ain't a fucking thing that I can say that's going to make a hill of beans to that neighbor right over there. Some of these people out in the internet ether might. That neighbor right there couldn't give a fuck less what I have to say. But if I tell a joke, now I'm establishing a bond. Now I've got somebody, hey man, what's going on? Good to see you this morning. Start your day out right. We can't walk around hating people all the time. Now we can make fun of them. There's a subtle difference to be able to do it to their face and get away with it. Please don't try. At any rate, be happy, folks. Our gods have thrown us a lifeline to a good life. Stand up, build yourself up, build each other up, and just enjoy it. Hell yeah.